Yes, they are the girls and they are the athletes who are now on the move. Seema is in front.
So Muthu, 12 and a half laps of the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. This morning we had the 10,000 meters for the men, 25 laps. So Seema there, all the experience. I don't think it should be much of a problem for her to take away the gold out here. The 5,000 meters, of course, as we all know, involves a combination of pacing, the mental preparation and tactical awareness. A good approach in the 5,000 often includes a slightly negative split where the first half of the race is faster than the first, which you might just about watch from Seema, and then a strong finish. Most of these athletes, of course, understanding their capabilities and then practicing different pacing strategies is crucial for the optimal performance. Muthu, with no competition for this girl, Seema, I don't expect her to give a good timing, because only when you have good competition, only when you have someone, a pacemaker, only when you have someone chasing you. Even now with 11 laps to go, Seema seems to be building that lead. So I'm honestly a little disappointed in the 5,000 meters for the women. Seema might or will take the gold, or should take the gold. I can use various adjective terms, but I don't think she'll be very happy with the timing that she has. Now look at that pace there. She's setting the pace already with 10 and a half laps to go.
Yes, sir. Wagli sir, as you rightly said, Seema cannot come out with a good timing as there is no threat. And in this just two and a half laps itself, she was able to build the lead. Now it had gone rapid. Yes, Seema's personal best is at 15 minutes 30.70, while the second person, Ravina Gaikwad of Maharashtra, she's having her personal best at 17 minutes 00.98 seconds.
And when you're talking, Muthu, of a qualifying mark for the World Championships of 14 minutes 50 seconds, Seema as it is 15:30.70, and this season she's 15:35.86. So 14:50 is very far away. And when you, unless she's got different ideas, I think she is clear. Competition, no competition, I will still get very close to 14:50. She may not be able to achieve 14:50, but she's set a benchmark for herself. That is what I like about this girl.
Yes, Wagli sir, as you rightly said, as there is no threat, she cannot come out with a good timing, as the season's best also stands at 15:35.86. The qualifying mark is at 14 minutes 50.00 seconds, very much away, and now she is building up the distance between the first and second. Seema is well ahead, and she almost has more than 50 meters lead.
In fact, there could be a situation where she might lap the second athlete.
Yes. 15:30, Ravina Gaikwad is in the second, and Sangamitra Mahata is now in the third.
The coaches will always tell you that you should avoid going fast from the very beginning, as this can lead to an early fatigue in. But that fatigue doesn't seem to be anywhere close. She's got 9 laps to go. The other important aspect for Seema is to find her rhythm. I think she has found her rhythm there. She's settled down into a very comfortable, sustainable pace, and she's made sure. Normally in a 5,000, when you have about 11, 12 athletes, you try to make sure that you're in a middle portion of the race. You're neither the leader, neither are you falling back. It's difficult for you. But here she has no one. There are only 3 of them. And then, of course, the aim for Seema perhaps is to aim to run the second half of the race faster than the first, and then look at that faster finish.
Yes, Wagli sir, as you rightly said, it is also traffic free on track, so that there is no necessity for them to go a little bit more distance for overtaking an athlete, as only 3 of the competitors are over there.
This girl takes part in the 10-kilometer event, so she has the endurance. She's always built up that endurance with the longer runs, the 2 kilometers and the 10 kilometers for her preparations for the 5,000 meters. And I know, she's been very active on social media during a stint in the United States. She's also incorporated some speed work. I'm sure being a part of the Reliance Academy, she's improved a lot of her finesse. She's learned a lot in the US. She's made sure that she's had the interval training repeatedly. And then, of course, she has focused both on speed and endurance, an area which she must have ensured has never been neglected. And Muthu, the other important part in the 5,000 and the 10,000 meters, always listen to your body. Listen to your body is the cardinal principle for not only Seema but every aspiring 5,000 and 10,000 meters. Must always remember that never overtrain yourself. You adjust your training plan as it's needed. So it's always said be aware of your competitors, but where is the competition here? She's got no competition at all.
Yes. Only 3 of them. The leader will have to go for 7 more laps. And Seema of Himachal Pradesh is well ahead of Ravina Gaikwad of Maharashtra and Sangamitra Mahata of Jharkhand.
If you go to the list of the all-time list for India in the 5,000 meters, look at some names which make us proud. Parul Chaudhary leads 2023, 15 minutes 10.35. Prija Sridharan, remember? Prija Sridharan and Kavita Raut. Prija Sridharan also very active on social media. Kavita Raut, it used to be a battle between these two. Then there was that short little girl, O.P. Jaisha. Always a smile. Whenever I tried to interview her, she only had 2 or 3 words. But all the performance was on the field, Then you had Sunita Rani, who's now, I think, a superintendent of police in either Punjab or Haryana. Ankita Dhyani is still there. Very much 1500 meters, 5000 meters. This girl, Seema, 15:37.0. That's her personal best. Sanjeevani Yadav that you spoke about. And then Surya Loganathan, 2018, and Swati Gadave. These have been the top 5,000 meters from 2010, in fact, when Kavita Raut and Prija Sridharan, 2010. Oh, what a duel it used to be. I always, when I look at Seema out there, it reminds me of the 3 girls who are always my favorite. Prija Sridharan, Kavita Raut, and O.P. Jaisha, and Sunita Rani. Sunita Rani, remember, won the 5,000 and 10,000. She got medals at the Asian Games.
Yes, you are right, sir. And still, it is Seema of Himachal Pradesh who is so comfortable without any threat.
6 laps.
And she will have to go for 6 more laps for the completion of this race. She had built a very big lead. Yeah, she is very much away from Ravina Gaikwad.
These modern athletes in the long distance, the 5,000 meters, nutrition and hydration becomes so important. Making sure that your proper fueling and hydration are essential for sustained energy throughout the race. The experience of Seema, Muthu has mentioned 2025, the World University Games silver medalist. So to be amongst 1 and 2 out there, Muthu, at the World University Games has been top. She's also been a cross-country champion. 2024. So loads of experience for this girl. Look at that lead now. Where is number 2? I don't even see number 2.
Is now number 2, Ravina Gaikwad of Maharashtra will have to go for 5 more laps.
300 meters.
Yeah, she had gained more than 300 meters lead. And that is Seema still going comfortable.
Well, the 5,000 meters, there she laps now. There she's about to lap one of the runners. That's a strange scene out here. Sit and kick is the theory for Seema, a related strategy, of course, that we all know about to negative splitting. And she just seems to be marching on.
They are the winners of pole vault. They are being presented with medals by the Deputy Mayor M. Mahesh.
So for Seema with 2.5 laps to go, sprinting away to glory here in the finals of the 5,000 meters. She dominated right from the word go. She comes from the mountains of Himachal Pradesh, an area which she's capitalized on. She's used all the pacing strategies for herself, the psychological reasons yielding some wonderful times there for herself. And the 5,000 and the 10,000 meters for this girl, the optimal strategy shifts to even splitting. In fact, if you go back and look at some of the analysis of the world performance or the world record performance in the 5,000 meters, shows a very clear pattern, relatively even pacing throughout most of the races and a slight increase in the speed in the last 1,000 meters. 1,000 odd meters to go, Muthu.
Yes.
Do you have any doubts on this girl winning?
Not at all, not at all. There is no threat. And she had even got a very big lead over the second athlete itself. That is Ravina Gaikwad of Maharashtra. Very confidently moving, having full of energy. She's in the back straights now. As she executes the curve, she will be in the straights, and after that she will have to go for one more lap. Yes, going strong. She's in the straights now. Seema of Himachal Pradesh, the 2025 World University Games silver medal winner and the 2024 Asian cross country champion. She'll have to go for the last lap. Very confidently moving, having a good rhythm, maintaining the pace. And at present, the timing clicks at 14 minutes 41 seconds. So she was not able to get within the qualifying mark because the qualifying mark stands at 14 minutes 50.00. She had crossed that. 14:57 is the time now. She will have to go for 200 meters more. Yes, executes the last curve for her race, and that is Seema of Himachal Pradesh. and about to take up the straights. Yes, she enters the home stretch towards the finish of 5,000 meters. That is Seema going in great guns. Without any competition, now you could see rushing towards the finish of 5,000 meters. That is Seema of Himachal Pradesh, getting the gold without much of efforts, and she was able to take a time of 15 minutes 42.64 seconds. 15:42.64. There comes the second, Ravina Gaikwad of Maharashtra. Is shown now. She is in the second place, and that is Sangamitra Mahata of Jharkhand, who is in the third.
Well, Seema Muthu has got enough time to go and have a chat with her coach, because the other girls are lagging way behind. A repetition of what I said earlier on. How I wish that Seema had some fierce competition. Some of the other stars along with Seema are very much there. So obviously there's a reason as to why they didn't compete here in the 64th interstate. One more lap to go for her. So it's not over for the girl. This is the second of them who might just about finish now.
Yes, she is the third athlete. In the meantime, Ravina Gaikwad of Maharashtra had finished for the second place. Sangamitra Mahata will have to go for around 150 meters for the completion of this 5,000 meters. And that is Sangamitra Mahata in the back straights representing Jharkhand, and she finished 7th in 2024 Interstate Championship. Sangamitra Mahata now enters the straights, home stretch. She is moving for the third place.
So